English was my pen, but it never stopped my desire to explore the world. When I was 20, still in college, I made a decision to join a summer working holiday. The reason behind was simple. One of my college classmates shared his amazing experience from the previous summer. I'd never been abroad, and the idea of seeing a different world intrigued me. So I pulled out all my savings earned from my part-time job, gathered enough money, and embarked on the journey with 3 of my female friends. And our destination was Busch Garden, a theme park in Tampa, Florida, United States. While I was there, I found a shocking truth. Despite learning more than 10 years English at school, I didn't understand people at all. I never thought my English was that bad, you know. Well, I admit I often got 0 score in my English listening tests, the same for my writing, but I was good at guessing. I got 25% chance to guess the right answer for each reading question, and I managed to pass the subject. Because there were only 4 options, right? So I got 25%. And finally, in the end, I still managed to pass the subject. So I never thought my English was that bad. But still, I couldn't understand people. The first challenge I faced was when we arrived at the dormitory. And I was assigned to a different room from my friends. And I was like, what? I don't speak English. And what if my roommate isn't Taiwanese? What can I do? Anyway, I had no alternative way. Okay, I have to bite the beat. So I summoned the courage, dragged my luggage, and worked towards the room. While I was opening the door, holy moly! What did I just witness? I saw a handsome couple was exercising on the bed, staring at me in Adam's costume. And I was like, I couldn't say anything, so I hastily closed the door and ran away. The challenge didn't stop here. I was struggling with basic English, even ordering a meal. So whenever I want to order something, all I can say is just this, thank you, that's it. Any extra question would freak me out because I didn't understand a thing. At that time, I was working at one of the cafeteria in the theme park, and I barely talked to the customers and my non-Taiwanese colleagues because, as you know, I didn't speak the language, and they seemed no interest to talk to me either. However, I noticed something. Whenever I chat with my Taiwanese friends in Chinese, there was always someone sneaking behind us and saying something. And I was like, what? What are you trying to say? After that, I asked my friend, hey, what were they talking about? And my friend explained to me. They say, hey, this is America, speak English only, otherwise go back to Thailand. Well, you know, a lot of Americans got confused. Taiwan, Thailand, now might be better, but yeah. Well, language barrier definitely made life difficult, and nothing amazing happened, as my friend said. One day, when I was sitting on a bench during break time, there was a hot guy approached me. Judging by his uniform, he must work somewhere in the sending part. He started to talk, but as you know, I didn't understand. However, that day, I suddenly had an urge. I had an urge to pretend I was following his talk. I was understanding everything. So I was like, whatever he said, I was just like, yeah? Yeah, sure, yeah, of course, yeah. He was happy, and I just like this throughout the whole conversation. And once we finished the short talk, he smiled and then said goodbye to me, so we went back to work. Next day, one of my American colleagues tapped my shoulder. Hey, there was someone want me to give you this. Oh, a piece of paper. Okay. Hey, it was nice to meet you yesterday. Can we be friends? Wow, incredulous. I mean, but how? He probably told me his name, where he works, and where he lived yesterday, but as you know, I didn't understand a thing. So, what can I do? How can I reach the person? How can I contact him? No use. I threw it away. Next day, I received another piece of paper. Hey, I really want to be a friend. Wow, this guy really wanted to be a friend. But I mean, how? I threw it away. A few days later, I received another piece of paper. This time, there's a number on it. Hey, this is my number. Can we be friends? Guess what? Guess what did I do? Make a call. I threw it away. I mean, what's the meaning of calling a person if I don't speak the language? What's the meaning of calling a person?